Go ahead.
Oh, the finger is the tape. I got you. I currently work as a program coordinator for Upward Bound Math and Science program. It's a federally funded education grant that serves low-income first-generation college students. And I love working and serving students of need. Currently right now, I live in Wake County, which is where Raleigh, the state capital, is located in. But I serve students in Harnett County. And my office is actually held in Sanford, North Carolina, at Central Carolina Community College's Sanford campus. So I love spreading knowledge, promoting self-improvement, and definitely promoting the dream by way of a college education.
Okay. What was your motivation behind allowing you to come into this career? Like, what was that driving force?
Yeah. Could I work? Can I look at him? Or do I show him?
I'll allow you look at that.
Okay. Because I was looking at the camera. Because
that was a good part to do.
Okay. In basketball, you had to do it. But
T-Bell, NC State.
But what drove me? The reason I do what I do today is because college and education had a huge impact on my life. Anybody you meet that knows me knows that basketball and people who supported me saved me from the trouble, from heading down the wrong path. But basketball led me to pursuing my education, and pursuing my education led me to really appreciate self-knowledge and cultural knowledge and worldly knowledge, just really becoming a lifelong learner. And because of that appreciation, I've really just learned myself better, and because of that transition, I've really learned that college education was the reason I did that. So I aspire to use my story, my background, my appreciation for college and education to help these kids turn their dreams into reality. If you don't have an education, you can't articulate, your dream. You can't really find the resources that are important or that are necessary to achieve that dream if you don't have the knowledge to do so.
Right.
You also need that motivation, but for the purpose of the question, I really appreciate education and what it's done for my life.
Okay. So even as a kid, like, what was your dream goal, your career goal?
So we in the studio right now. It's kind of funny, but I told you earlier I played for BAT when I was 12, and I thought I was going to start an all-girl go-go band. But after that, after I picked up a ball, I knew that I was going to use this circular object to make an impact, to let my voice be heard. And as a result of injuries in college, that trajectory kind of changed for me. But it's what I think it's really gotten me back to what I always wanted to be, and that was someone who made everybody feel like a somebody. My great-grandmother raised me, so she just blessed me with a lot of compassion and love for God, but love for others. And that energy that I bring to the table helps me relate to so many people and just leave, I guess, an impression that makes them want to strive for greatness as well. So I'm trying to use my gifts and my talents, my smile, my story to really make that change, be that change.
Okay. So what role do you think your community, DC, played in your growth and maturity as a person?
Yeah. So I do a lot of self-reflection, so these questions are going to just bring up a lot of what I think about. But being from 7th and Varnum, 7th and Taylor, one would think that you don't, come from nothing, or you see what you're exposed to could maybe hinder, you pursuing your dreams or striving for growth. But I had everybody on my block and on my community behind me. And because they believed in me before I believed in myself, it gave me the push, the grit, the grind to really go for what they saw in me. And that was going to be a pro ball player. But like I said, God led me to to giving back and being that person to advocate for you. But it's hard to say I come from nothing, because it was people that I aspire to be today that really said, you know, you going to do this, and you going to do it because I got you, and we going to do this for you, and whatever you need, if it's some Jordans for your game next week, I got you. Tia, you going to the store, right? Or you going to the court, right? What you walking down this block for? Why I see you coming out of here? You know, any and everybody, the store owners, the drug dealers, the teachers, the pastors, everybody, my neighbors. It was just more motivation not to let them down, and more faith to believe in myself.
So in particular, why North Carolina, and why the youth that you provide the services to?
Well, North Carolina, it felt like home. It felt like I've always belonged here, for real, because at home, I was telling y'all earlier, I'm the nice girl. I'm the sweet girl. I'm somebody that's smiling or concerned about your day or your health or your well-being. And at home, you treat people like that, and they look at you like you're crazy. So when I got here, I felt like I kind of belonged. The sweet tea was amazing. The weather was amazing. The people were genuine. They were good Southern people. And NC State, as you guys have seen today, had just endless opportunity, and I thought I could do a lot with that. But now that I'm thinking about it, on the basketball side, I wanted to play for a powerful woman, a woman who had legacy. My coach at the time, Kay Yao, she was a pioneer for the women's basketball game, had won 2 gold medals as a coach, had been to the Final Four, had won an ACC championship, but had never won a national championship. So being the competitive student athlete I was at the time, I wanted to bring a championship to Raleigh as well. So it had a lot to offer me, but I think that I could also bring something to the table. And then with the youth, I guess being the oldest, I've never thought why I love the youth so much. But being the oldest, I've always had to fulfill some type of leadership position. I was grateful because it prepared me to lead a team and be a captain. But it also allowed me to just help others. I was naturally born with this eagerness to just want to be there and care for others. And again, with my grandmother being one of the main people who raised me, I think she really just gave me an appreciation for, again, being that somebody who can inspire change or bring a smile to somebody's face or just brighten up their day. And now that I study youth development, I've learned that youth are an asset. They're our future. And if I want to leave my legacy and leave the values, the traditions, the push, the knowledge, the education that people instilled in me, I can't disservice them by just keeping it all to myself. You know, I gotta share this wealth of knowledge that I've gathered through experiences, injuries, broken relationships, you know, all of the above. So I think in order to make the world better, we have to invest in our youth. And I think that's kind of where that passion and love came from.
So for you, what's the most rewarding part of your job?
So I've only been in my job for a week, but I think I'm looking forward to, in admissions terms, May 1. And it was actually yesterday, May 1st. It's decision day. It's National College Signing Day. And I know how big that was to me in high school, signing as an athlete. Like, you know, I felt like I was signing a multi-million-dollar contract, in which I was, because it was actually priceless. Because it led me to what I feel like I'm put on this earth to do. And with my job now, working with 9th through 12th graders, I'm looking forward to investing you know, as much as I can in these students to see them sign on May 1st and know where they're going and know exactly where education can lead them to. I think it really serves as a platform that, you know, helps you unlock your talents, your gifts, your experience, and put it out there in the world.
Awesome, awesome. So what tips would you give the inner city youth to aid them in choosing a career path?
I think it's easy. You want to say something?
I was going to say from the footage that we got,
Yeah.
we can put that in there with that question. Because she said so much
Yeah.
as far as that.
I'm not
like
answering your question with a story.
Yeah, I'm going to say she's going to go all the way.
Yeah.
We got endless clips for
Yeah.
whatever. Unless you want to give us something just short. 3 bullet points or something.
Okay, I could do 3 bullet points.
Alright.
Okay.
That was a Jake question, wasn't it?
Yeah, these around here is, and he asked the same question.
So what was it? 3?
Just tips that you would give the inner city youth
Okay.
that'll help them to choose a career path.
Okay. I got.
Hold on.
Okay.